guys, welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Today we'll be playing some more of the Great Ace Attorney adventures. Last we left off, we did a fair amount of investigation and we found out that somebody planned on assassinating Kazuma, and Hosonaga was assigned the role of the bodyguard, but albeit he failed at his job and now Kazuma is dead. We don't know exactly why somebody wanted to assassinate Kazuma. But as far as we know, Kazuma and some other people were aware of this assassination plot that was going on in the background. We talked to some of the crewmen, including Hosonaga, who's undercover once again, and now we're about to investigate the room next door, so let's just jump right in and see what that's all about. Alrighty, so let's take a look, see if we can actually get in. This is it. This is the cabin next to ours, the one that ventilator connects to. Yes, the ventilator from which Kazuma-sama wrote that he saw a speckled band emerging. I wonder if it's actually gonna end up being a snake though. I mean, we were shown the animation and it was a snake, but I'm wondering if that was like just to maybe confuse us. But it could entirely be a snake. I don't know how a snake is gonna be involved here though. Maybe whoever's in this cabin can help solve that particular mystery. Let's ask. It's gonna be Herlock Sholmes and no one else there. Knock knock. No answer. We're out of luck, it seems. There's no one in there to help with our inquiries. How annoying. What was that? It came from inside the cabin. Such a high-pitched scream. It must have been a woman. Really? Stand aside. Oh my god. The way he just came into the shot with his hands up like that. Oh my god, that was so funny. Dude, Herlock Sholmes is like a teenage boy who just doesn't know what cool is, no. Herlock Sholmes is like an old man who is trying to be cool like the teens, but he just doesn't really pull it off, you know? I'm about to break down the door. Mr. Sholmes! I shan't be stopped. When the fit is on me, I revel in kicking doors off their hinges. Okay. Please, wait, Mr. Holmes. Sholmes. The door doesn't appear to be bolted. It doesn't? Then how the deuce can I dispatch the muscular urge? What prey can I kick? Oh my god, you have no muscles, come on. I think we should go in. There's no time to think about stress relief. Is there a snake in here? Is that why she screamed? 9th of January. Okay, so it's the same date, right? Oh, what the? Oh god, so many new voices, and we got Santa Claus up in here. Interesting. But why is the ventilator on the other side? Maybe there's one on the left side too. What voice should I give this guy? He looks Russian, right? Who are you? Western gentleman? This man looks Russian to me. We heard a woman scream. A woman? Don't be absurd. As you can see, there's nobody but me in this cabin. True, this old man does appear to be the only person in here. But in that case, who just screamed? So there is a secret passage of some sort. Oh, okay, the door is in front of us, so the ventilator is on the right side, that makes sense. The wardrobe is open. Get out, all of you, now! Please excuse the intrusion, but you're Mr. Grimsby Roylott, I believe. Yes, that's me, and you are? I am the one and only, the actual Herlock Sholmes. You've heard of me, no doubt. No. I am a great detective among great detectives, one who adorns the covers of popular magazines, no less. So I assure you, you may trust me completely. The man uses that magazine like a business card, yeah. A detective? I do not trust detectives. We distinctly heard a scream emanating from within these walls. But there wouldn't appear to be a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe this time. There was never a lady concealing herself within the wardrobe before. So might I be so bold as to ask you to open that small traveling case? I don't think you're gonna find anybody there.
What? Don't be stupid. How could anyone fit in a small trunk like that?
Well, it's quite fashionable these days, is it not? Traveling inside one's trunk. Don't look at me. Oh, what? It's gotta be some kind of pet. Because pets are not allowed on board, right? He's just... Okay, I think that's what's happening at least. Maybe it's a parrot. A parrot, and that's why we heard a woman scream. Maybe it was a parrot. Oh my, did you see that, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, the case just shook.
Oh, leave now, otherwise I'll call the steward.
So this is Cosmo's neighbor, Mr. Grimsby Roylott, with scissors. There's no doubt about it, this strange Russian man is hiding something. I couldn't agree more. Oh, we're just saying it out loud. Let's see if we can find some clues before that burly sailor returns. Okay, I guess we're just gonna investigate with him around. That's fine. Oh, okay. Sholmes, do your thing. I'm not gonna bother you. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah!
This is my cabin. Get out.
Could we just have a quick look inside your traveling case, perhaps?
No.
Huh. What a pity. I think we're out of luck. I think you're right. There doesn't appear to be anything more we can do. I agree, but there may be someone else who can help. Hosonaga? Perhaps that great detective could get somewhere with Mr. Roylott, or Herlock Sholmes, that's fine too. Can I look to the left? There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary, just a plate on the floor, which is us, but I guess let's just talk to Herlock Sholmes. Do you have a moment, please, Mr. Sholmes? You need only address me as Sholmes. That's what I just did, isn't it? No, you said Mr. Well, Mr. Sholmes, what were you doing in there? Why, I was resting, of course. Resting? Indeed, I was contemplating our sea voyage from the confines of the wardrobe whilst waiting for the inevitable time that you would need to call my great powers of detection into service. Okay. So he was just trying to figure out what was going on. Oh. And it would seem that the hour is upon us now. The time has come. Am I mistaken? Well, no, actually, you're spot on, for once. Observe closely. Our Russian host in this cabin, Mr. Roylott, is clearly trying to hide something. And do you know what is the most effective weapon to use against a Russian hiding a secret? English? JK, I'm kidding! Why? The truth, of course. Though it should be pointed out that such methods are not exclusively for the Russians. Thank you for that clarification, Mr. Sholmes. Right. Can you imagine how the Russian will react when the secret he guards so closely is exposed? Would you like to witness it? Oh yes, please! Okay. It's gotta be some kind of pet inside in that trunk, right? Well then, what you're about to see may well astound you. So take a seat, for I am about to apply my great detective's greatly admired great deduction to the case. A lot of greats. You better live up to your name. Okay. Could this man be a more hackneyed portrayal of a dubious Russian, I ask you? Wow.
What?
From time to time it occurs to me, is the fellow dubious on account of his Russianness, or Russian on account of his dubiousness. Okay, whatever. Okay, sure. I really don't think either of those things should be occurring to you. Or anyone. Yeah. That's right, and Mr. Sholmes. I know this man's beard and dark glasses are hard to ignore, especially on first meeting, but I once read, it is a capital mistake to theorize before you have all the evidence. It biases the judgment. Shh! I must have complete silence. Okay, I'm not saying anything.
What are you doing? What are you peering at my face like that?
Ah, just as I thought. Yes, I have quite made up my mind now. Which is what Susato just said not to do. There can be no other explanation that accommodates all the facts. What are all the facts? Mr. Roylott, I have reached two incontrovertible conclusions. You said there's no other, and then you say there's two, what?
Oh, what do you mean?
Number one, your true identity is that of a villain. Using those shears, you are about to end the existence of something most dear. Dude, Herlock Sholmes is just a bootleg Sherlock Holmes. Are you not?
Oh.
How? Dude, this guy is such a dum-dum. He just realized he was holding the scissors in front of us. And number two, the other conclusion I've drawn, you are, at this very moment no less, in the midst of committing a most grievous crime. Beneath that beard, your mouth quivers with nervous tension as you realize you have been discovered. Does it not? Oh, Naruhodo-san, I never imagined I would witness one of Mr. Sholmes' great deductions with my own eyes. That was a great deduction? Nothing can deceive Mr. Sholmes. In a single glance, he can deduce all there is to know about a person. What? What an ineffable twaddle. Oh yes, I've read about it countless times in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. And now I've experienced the astonishing impact of his great deduction at first hand. This is like a dream come true. Aw, Susato. She's such a big fan of this fraud. I can hardly believe it, but all the color has drained from Mr. Roylott's face. It looks like somehow both of Mr. Sholmes' conclusions were right.
How could you?
How could I possibly know such things, you wish to say? Why, I'm the great Herlock Sholmes. God, I keep messing it up. Very well then, I shall elucidate. God. I shall explain how it was that I arrived at this pair of conclusions. So, do I cordially invite you upon a journey of logical discovery? Let us board the train of reasoning. Okay. Put plainly, let us work through my deductions together. Oh, okay, the great deduction. The game is afoot. Topic 1. Old man's identity. Conclusion. Oh. So the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. Wow, we got a spotlight too. Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. To shave his beard. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport. Now, moving on. The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of this magnificent beard, Mr. Roylott? The answer is, you don't. Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. Regard, if you will, this morning's newspaper, in particular, the fascinating front page article. Oh, so he's not mistaken for the for the escapee. Which it would appear you have read also, Mr. Roylott. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. In translation, the headline reads, "Revolutionary Violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai." As you cannot fail to observe, the subject of the article possesses an extremely copious beard. I love this. I love the transitions and the snapping and the spotlight. It's so cool. Having noted the article yourself, you decided to remove your incriminating facial hair before it gave you away. No, I think he tried to remove it so he's not mistaken for that guy or something. I don't know. In short, your true identity is beyond doubt. You are the fearsome Russian revolutionary himself, Violent Bolshevik. Now that I've heard of you myself, you understand? It's not him. A revolutionary on the run. Topic 2, wrongdoing. Okay. Now, as for my second conclusion, you are at this very moment on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. Okay. And the proof of this crime, over there. Oh yes, Mr. Roylott. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes astray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. The proof of your crimes is before our very eyes. Yes, that traveling case. It is time, I think, that the case be opened and its contents laid bare.
No, I refuse.
What could you possibly be concealing inside, we ask? By my estimation, a young lady, perhaps.
Oh my god. I was taking him seriously up until this young lady part.
I mean, I knew he was gonna be wrong about the revolutionary, right? But this is just... okay. One slight enough to fit therein?
Don't be absurd.
And what, pray, would be the identity of this young lady in the traveling case? He thinks it's the ballerina with the tiara. Dear me, we are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason you refuse to open your traveling case can equally be found in the pages of this newspaper. For there is another, most stimulating article. If we turn from the fleeing revolutionary to the back page... What is this Nintendo Switch advert, man? Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. Such a headline can lead us to but one conclusion. Your crime is that of abduction. And according to the article, the young lady's name is Nikolina Pavlova. Kidnapping of a young ballerina. Okay, fair enough. Do we have another topic? I don't think we do. Thus concludes Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of this Russian enigma, Elemensky. I think that means elementary, my dear Watson. Just in Russian. He was trying to be cool. Susato-san, that wasn't one of the great deductions I've been hearing so much about, was it? Oh my god, Ryunosuke, I am so with you on this one. Well, the stories are full of Mr. Sholmes' brilliant deductions, you know? But that did seem a little different somehow. Excuse me, Mr. Sholmes, could you come over here a moment? I feel like he's some kind of fraud. He's not actually Herlock Sholmes. Pray, what can I do for you? It's about your deductions. Would you mind? Not at all. Go on. Well, to start with, there's this newspaper article. I think we had the same discussion before, but these two men look nothing like each other. I'm glad somebody said it, Rinosuke. Oh my god, thank you. Ah yes, I recall our discussion earlier, and at that time I believe I told you that the man is a revolutionary. Well, be able to revolutionize his own appearance. Okay, that doesn't make sense, but sure. In fairness to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Roylott does look more like this man than you do. That's not the point. And another thing, the part about him abducting the ballerina. Indeed, a truly startling revelation. At first glance, the case would appear too small to accommodate a young woman. Not just at first glance, it is too small, clearly. You'd be lucky to fit a 5-year-old child into that case. Not even. What are you talking about? Even if you push really hard. I don't suppose the missing ballerina is a 5-year-old child, is she? You mean you don't know? No, the young lady is 15. No, I didn't know. How could I? And why does it matter? Well, if she's 15, then 10 years worth of her would be poking out from the case. Very smart. Susato, you're a genius too. Wow. We've got a... Oh my god. Wow. We've got a boat full of geniuses here. Some years ago, I read something pertinent, I believe. A troop of men consuming vinegar daily in order to promote a certain litheness in their bodies. Vinegar? For such a sour punch, it would surely be simplicity itself to contort oneself into the confines of that small case. Oh dear, you might be thinking of contortionists in the circus, Mr. Sholmes. Oh god. Ugh, this whole thing is turning into a circus. I don't understand what's going on with this Mr. Herlock Sholmes person. Mr. Naruhodo, something's occurred to me about Mr. Sholmes' deductions just now. I think his powers of observation are, well, magical. His eyes cut to the heart of the matter, almost instantly. Really? It's just where he directs his attention and his logic that seem a little off. Your idea of a little may be a little off itself, Miss Susato. It'd be funny if he somehow ended up being super right at the end, but like, at the same time, very wrong. I don't understand how that would be the case though, but that'd be pretty fantastic if that was the case. It's just 1 or 2 key words in his deductions that seem to let him down. So I was wondering if we might perhaps tactfully switch them for alternatives. What do you think? Switch some key words in his deductions. Yes, but very tactfully. I feel sure if we could do that, we'd unlock the true genius of Mr. Sholmes' great deduction. Precisely the thought that was going through my own mind. This man is a lot of work, he really is. At times I wonder how anyone puts up with me. Ha 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 ha. It's not that funny. And you, my good fellow. Sorry? Take a moment to look at your wrists. My wrists? Oh, what? Did he unlock them for us? Oh. Well, what are your handcuffs? Huh? How did... I felt they may hinder your ability to follow me in our dance of deduction. I don't believe it. Mr. Sholmes, you are a marvel. And don't worry, I shall restore the shackles to your wrists when we are finished. I'm not worried. In fact, I'd rather stay like this. So, let us begin. Herlock Sholmes is proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Okay, so we're gonna fix up his deduction, I guess. That's funny. That's so great. Course correction. Hold it, Mr. Sholmes. Almost identity conclusion, a revolutionary on the run. So, the dubious-looking Russian, Mr. Roylott, obviously what catches the eye in the first place. Is the enormous pair of shears in your hand? Okay, I don't know what the gameplay mechanic is. Now we ask ourselves, what could you possibly want with such an implement? The answer, of course, is staring us in the face. I think he's trying to pry the trunk lock open so he can get the pet out. Not actually shave his beard. You were on the verge of using the shears to cut away the copious beard you sport. I'm not sure. Would you really use shears like that to cut off a beard? I doubt that's something I'll ever have to worry about. Doesn't quite sit right with me, though. Doesn't seem to be sitting right with Mr. Roylott either. Which means, I suppose, that the deduction is wrong. Let's try to switch a keyword here in our Hodosan and see if it helps matters. Alright, but how? I think we should start by taking a long, hard look at Mr. Roylott. And what if it's really his beard that he intended to use those shears on? Exactly. If we do manage to find something that seems to fit in the sense of Mr. Sholmes' deduction better, then what? Then I'll leave the rest in your capable hands, Naruto-san. Why am I the one to do something about this? Well, anyway, let's see if there's anything we could even use to switch around in that last sentence. What exactly was Mr. Roylott really going to use those enormous shears for? Oh, okay. Cool. The cat? No. Copious beard. What is this? Golden locks. Why does he have that? Could be for that. I didn't even see that. Maybe it's that. But I want to see if I can get the trunk. No, the trunk is not an option. So it's the hair. But why does he have the hair? Interesting. Okay, here you go. The hair. It's gotta be golden locks. But I wonder why he even has them. Oh wow, we're stepping in. That's really cool. And the smirk we got going on. You are on the verge of using the shears to cut away the golden locks you sport. Indeed, you have identified the precise detail I was intending to expose. A major detail. Wait. This is not a man. This is not a man. This is the girl. The ballerina that's escaped. It's a disguise. I just realized. That's why there's the golden locks. Such lush golden hair certainly does not befit an old man. That's why we heard a woman scream. That's what it was. It was her. It's not an old man. You're not an... Oh, there you go. You're not a man at all. You're a woman. And judging from the length and sheen of your hair, one still very much in her youth. Oh no. If only I had managed to cut off my hair, no one would have suspected. I don't know what voice to give this individual. The question then begged is this: why would you desire to rid yourself of these magnificent locks? Once again, the answer is plain. We have clear evidence to shed light on the matter. I'm sure it needs no further clarification. The evidence that reveals your true identity is the article about the revolutionary. Well, that was a shock. I had no idea that the old man was really a young woman in disguise, did you? What? Why are you staring at me like that? Yes, it was a surprise, Naruhodo-san. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Sorry? You look like you're in your element as you dance around the room deducing the facts with Mr. Sholmes. Who is not enjoying this? This is so fun. I'm just doing what we agreed. I'm not having fun or anything.
Sure, buddy, sure. I mean, look at that face, sure.
This is strictly business. Yes, I understand. Say no more. Well, anyway, let's focus on this next part of Mr. Sholmes' deduction, shall we? The evidence that he's picked up doesn't fit the facts at all now. No, that's true, given that Mr. Roylott is actually a woman. Exactly. He, or rather she, can't possibly be this merciless revolutionary. I suppose it's because the deduction as a whole has taken a different direction now. Yes. Let's switch the evidence for something else, something that fits the facts as we now understand them. For some reason, this woman needed to try to hide her true identity. I feel as though I've either read or heard about a young woman in a situation like that recently. Yep. Alright, I'll do my best. There you go, right here. It's... What's her name? Of the Novovich, something Novovich, right?
Yes!
The evidence that reveals your true identity is, of course, the article about the ballerina. That's right, you've hit the nail on the head. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. It would appear we are finally able to address you by your true name. Yes, because your true identity is that of the Novovich Ballet's prima ballerina. This is so cool, so fun. Miss Nikolina Pavlova. Ah! Oh god. Okay. Jesus Christ. That had really gotten in there. Oh. Transformation time. Wow. Wow, she's very pretty, isn't she? She's got the moon earrings. You're right. My real name is Nina. I mean, Nikolina Pavlova. But please, I beg you, don't tell anyone. I don't know what voice to give her. Interesting. A ballerina on the run. Why is she on the run? Is she on the run from the revolutionary? Now, as for my second conclusion, you are, at this very moment, on the brink of committing a most grievous crime. And the proof of this crime? Over there. Oh yes, Miss Pavlova. Taken unawares, people have a propensity to let their eyes stray, you see. And I assure you, the eyes speak so much more eloquently and honestly than the mouth. The answer we seek lies where the furtive glance falls. It's just a pet in there. Pets are not allowed on board, right? I'm sure that's the case. The proof of your crime sits before our eyes. This woman is the ballerina, and she's right in front of our eyes. So clearly she can be inside of that traveling case as well. Oh, that's right. It seems she wasn't abducted at all. In which case, what is the crime this young woman is apparently committing? Huh. I can see I'm going to have to step in and fix the great detective's mistake again. You seem to look pleased, Naruhodo-san. Do you like the idea of another chance to dance around with Mr. Sholmes? Stop it. Anyway, there must be something else here that shows what this woman is up to. Yep. We know. It's right. Oh, wait. Is that the tiara? It's a tiara. The proof of your crime is surely this tiara. Ah. I believe this tiara is worn on stage by dancers in the Novovich Ballet, is it not? Indeed, it will appear to be identical to the tiara pictured here in this newspaper article. And if the reporting is to be believed, it's an item worth 20,000 rubles. In summary, The crime you have committed is theft.
Oh no.
Yes, you have left your ballet troupe unlawfully, taking their precious tiara with you. Wow, that was quite the reaction there. I like her outfit though, it's so cool. She is very timid. Well, I don't know what voice to give her, that's the thing. Should I give it her Russian accent?
I have no one, no family, no friends. I am all alone and I need money. But I did not steal the tiara. It was a present from, how do you say, an earl of Prussia. It belongs to me.
This girl is only 15 years old, and she has run away, all by herself. She must have been extremely lonely.
All right, I will tell you everything. There is no point to hiding it now.
Come, let us not be hasty. What? Oh, dude, there's so many different accents and voices, it's just confusing me at this point.
What?
There remains one unsolved mystery about you.
Mystery? What do you mean?
You have staunchly refused to open this traveling case of yours in our presence. There's a pet in there, I think. It is reasonable to conclude, therefore, that there exists some reason why you wish it to remain closed. Is that not so, Miss Pavlova?
My dear
girl, there's no sense in playing games with me. Nothing escapes my attention. Indeed, I have a very good idea of the contents of your case, even before I've ever laid eyes on them. Dear me. We are not well suited to a life of crime, are we? Your careless coup d'oeil betrays you. Once again, we need only follow your furtive glance to find the answer. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the books on the shelf. No, it's right next to it. He's completely changed tack with his deduction now.
I think Mr. Sholmes is adapting his logic to the changing circumstances, don't you?
Maybe, but why has he suddenly brought the bookshelf into all this? It's just a wild guess, surely.
Oh, do you think so?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the reason why this young woman doesn't want to open her case would have been written in a book that doesn't even belong to her.
Yes, that's true. But still, Miss Pavlova certainly did cast her eyes in that direction. I noticed it myself.
Then there has to be another reason why she won't open her case. And it must be somewhere in the same area if that's where her gaze was involuntarily drawn.
I agree, that's the only answer.
Whatever she has hidden inside that case should be revealed by following her gaze in the direction of the bookshelf. Yep, it's this. Right here. The rules.
Yes!
Rules of passage. Yes, the reason why you refuse to open your case is written in the rules of passage. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Inside that case of yours is something forbidden from carriage on this vessel. Is he gonna say a weapon? That is the real reason why you refuse to open it, thus revealing its contents. As we've seen, the trunk wobbles from time to time, but no weapon or other dangerous item would move on its own accord unless it's a snake. Oh wait, that's it, is it? No, I mean a snake would not make that much of a commotion. But a snake is a dangerous object. Oh, and a dangerous item, I guess, and a pet, as well as the speckled band that would fit all three. Which leaves but one possibility, Miss Pavlova. Inside your traveling case... Oh, I love the snapping, it's so cool. Oh wow, they said it at the same time. And we finally agree on something. Is the last item listed as forbidden in the vessel's rules of passage a pet? Yeah, take your time adjusting your hat, no worries. Possession of a prohibited animal. Gotcha. Solved. Deduction complete. Elementary. Of course, of course. Well, I think we're gonna end it there. As good of a spot as any. This was a really fun episode. Oh my god, so fun. We ended up meeting a brand new character, the runaway ballerina, who is very, very pretty and very meek and timid and petite and, scared. You get this energy from her, right? The whole disguise aspect was quite fun with the shears and whatnot. I think the whole deduction component of the game is very fun to actually work through and see it happen. It's very cool, very dynamic. Where you go 3D, full on 3D, and the snapping and the music and the spotlight, it's all so cool. I love it so much. And the fact that then you have to go in and go through the sequence again as Rhinos can correct Sholmes' mistakes it's so fun. The way they've done it, the way it's all just put together, it's so great. I love it. I hope we get to do multiple of those per case, because right now it feels like it's a one-time thing, maybe once a case. But I hope we get to do it at least like twice a case, right? Because it's fun, even though it can get a little repetitive, right? Because you go through the same sentences and stuff. But that's what you do with the courtroom statements anyway, right? So it's not a big deal. But yeah, I love this. I love this so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.